Yeah.
Yay! Ah! Guys, we're doing it. We're actually live.
Is that right? Did I hear we're live, Sarah? Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, everybody. Jazz hands.
Welcome.
Welcome to this 6th edition of Concrete Cabaret, second online version that we're doing. And thank you to everybody joining us on the live stream. Huge thank you to the 17 participants who plunged into this experiment in distanced puppetry collaboration.
It's amazing.
Incredible achievement. So we're meeting virtually today, but of course we're all tuning in from a real place. Sometimes we think of virtual space as immaterial, but it's really material. I'm really here in my kind of grubby basement on College Street, right over the buried Garrison Creek, connected to you by cables running across and under the city of Toronto and beyond. And YouTube is hosting this live stream using servers that are located somewhere on the land, sucking up electricity from who knows where, Pickering, maybe. Many of us here today are participating and watching and hosting are located on the northern shore of Lake Ontario, the city of Toronto, which comes from the Ganyangahaga word Tikaranto, which means where there are trees in the water. So I want to begin by thanking the Indigenous people who've been taking care of this land, these trees, and these waters for thousands of years. The Anishinaabe people, the Haudenosaunee, the Huron-Wendat, and the current treaty holders, who are the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. In 1787, and then again in 1805, the Mississaugas of the Credit were pushed off this land in a shady deal that became known as the Toronto Purchase. And in this deal, Mother Earth became property to be parceled up, sold, and resold. But treaty, as I learned from puppeteer and artist Ange Loft, is a living relationship that still governs all of us living on this land. So wherever we are, we're part of this living relationship with the treaty holders, with all the Indigenous people who've lived and continue to live here, and with the land, the air, the water, and all the creatures living upon and within it. So as we're making and watching material performances tonight in this time of pandemic and protest, let's remember to honor those relationships and fulfill our mutual obligations.
We also come to you in a moment of mass uprisings against police violence and anti-Black racism. We at Concrete Cabaret stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement. We commit to anti-racism and dismantling discrimination in the arts. We as a collective are made up mostly of white members. And over the past 2 years, we have been reflecting on the role we play in telling and presenting visual stories. The present moment has made that reflection more urgent. We plan to do more work to offer a platform and resources to Black artists, Black puppeteers, and Black creators, as well as to other artists of color. We repeat the calls for justice and accountability echoing throughout our streets at this time, even to this very day, with the lack of real justice for Defonte Miller. In an effort to uplift and support members of the Toronto Black and Indigenous communities, we invite our audience members tonight to please donate, cost of a ticket or more, to Afro-Indigenous Rising, who are currently occupying Nathan Phillips Square here in Tikaranto in protest of police brutality. You can find the donation link below in the comments. So thank you for being here with us tonight. We welcome you to Concrete Cabaret number 6, Exquisite Collaboration.
It is going to be exquisite, we guarantee you.
Yeah, but we're beyond thrilled, actually.
Alex.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm wondering though, I mean, I know that there's been this incredibly complicated machinery going on backstage to get this collaboration happening. But could you explain to me and to the people tuning in, like, how did this work exactly?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, so I have this little visual might help. So there were 17 folks who signed up to be a part of our Exquisite collaboration, okay, 17. And those 17 people, they submitted a premise. So a premise, an idea for moving forward with the project. And that included 3 words as a starting point, okay? So those same 17 people, then they took somebody else's premise and they wrote a 1-page script. Okay, so the same 17 people then took one of those scripts and designed a puppet for that script. Then 17 people took one of those scripts and one of those puppet designs. Did I describe the puppet designs phase?
I'm already getting lost, but do you have any other visuals that you could use?
Maybe, hang on, let me see what I got here. Okay, 1 sec. All right, so how about this? How about this? Does that look like a puppeteer to you?
I would say that could be a puppet or a puppeteer.
It's a puppet of a puppeteer.
Oh my God.
Let's call this one Sequoia. Okay, so puppeteer number 1, Sequoia, comes up with a premise. There's the premise floating away. And that premise gets passed to the next puppeteer. That puppeteer, called Maddie. Maddie takes the premise, writes a script. So Maddie wrote the script. There's a script floating around to the next puppeteer, Sarah, who reads the script and then comes up with a design. That one? What that one? That one. The design, and this is the design of a puppet, by the way, design gets floating around to Robin, who takes the design, who takes the script and makes a puppet show.
I think I'm with you. I think I'm following you.
So you see, Gabe, we're going to watch 17 of those today.
I'm going to we'll watch a few, and then let's check in again and make sure that we're on the same page and, you know, keeping up to date with what's going on.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm really excited. We have no idea what we're going to see, right? So let's just.
No, but I have a feeling those names I used as examples are involved in the first one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Well, whoever's running this amazing gizmo, roll the tape. Let's see it. Exquisite collaborations.
Oh, yeah. Puppet show. Somewhere on a brownstone patio. Brownstone patio. La 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 la
Okay, gotta get up. Where's my wand? Okay. Okay.
Oui.
Oh, my eyes again. Oh, let me see. Oh no! Why? I feel okay.
Oui. Oui. Oui.
Years of training, so much training, and again. What's your emergency?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our clapping is so clear after those videos, eh, Gabe?
I know. It's like we're somehow there in the video while it's happening. It's like magic.
I have to say that I felt like that witch waking up this morning.
I hear you. I hear you. Most every day, right? Most every day. But we just keep going. We keep moving as best as we can.
I find the cardboard is a really great way of telling stories, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Yeah. Do you want to say more about that, Alex?
Well, speaking of cardboard, I mean, I was watching those segments and I thought, just thinking about it a little bit more, I think I could be a little clearer on the process.
Okay, so what my question is, like, you've explained how each show works, right? Like that there's these 4 different puppeteers who each collaborate at a distance on a different element of the show. But how does the whole thing fit together with the 17 puppeteers working on each other's shows?
Good question. Well, I happen to have this cardboard egg carton.
Uh-huh.
And maybe I can explain it using this. Let's say that these letters represent each participant, and this swirly compartment at the end, it represents the show. So say we have our first puppeteer again. That's where they live. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Alex, I'm not sure this is gonna.
No, they're gonna live here, but
okay.
trust me. And then they have an idea, right? That gets passed with the energy of the first puppeteer to the next. Do you see what I'm saying?
But not like literally passed, because we want to disinfect all the surfaces, etc.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for pointing that out. It's all done virtually.
Yeah.
Next puppeteer takes all of that info and in their leg They make a script. You see where I'm going with this?
I'm catching
and
your drift.
So everything gets passed along the line. A third puppeteer's involved, etc.
But you're actually passing the puppeteers there, which is confusing.
I was passing the puppeteers.
That's I think we get the picture.
But we have that going on the whole time.
My head is exploding. And honestly, let's give a special shout out to Annie Katsura Rollins, whose giant brain conceived of this whole enterprise. Annie.
I understand it. I just hope that we're able to communicate that understanding.
Maybe if we see another batch of exquisite collaborations.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, let's see it.
By a day, rip thy photo, a poem in anagrams by Birdie. You body, harp, hat, pity, Birdie, you pay that fa. You hid by a path to pray, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Birdie. Happy birthday to you.
Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Meet Citron. She has arrived in a new place. She has traveled for a new job to recruit workers for a lemonade stand. Her success relies on other lemons willing to work their pulp to the rind. She wears a mask to protect her from the coronavirus pandemic going on, which also led to this new opportunity. Here is a new potential worker, economically ravaged by the long journey. He is in great need of aid, hydration, and sugars. To eat, he must work, so he joins Citron. When life gives you lemons, the juices, they make your taste buds dance. You crave more. Nothing else is so sweet so quickly. More arrivals come. Thirsting from their travels, Citron has all the juice they crave, and all it takes is one day of work in exchange for all the juice they can drink. Tensions raise as they find themselves closer and closer, thinking themselves bound by the proximity of their mutual desires. They do not disparage the bowl that keeps them standing, for they have no other source for juice. Life gives you limes. What does that stand for? Lime? Flavor changer. Citron sees the green glow, a contamination of her product. She looks to the bottom line and the very top line, but ultimately she feels powerless between gravity and the bowl. Disruption would crumble the life support, the juice supply, but that is also what controls their greatest burdens of freedom, never lifting. They need juice system reform. Break the bowl. What is most appealing when juices run to feed the sugar high, the power addiction? Life gives you lemons. Write a new story. Or else.
Good morning, beautiful creature. What a beautiful creature. Charming. How their feathers shine. What a beautiful form and splendid wings. Oh, Such a beautiful bird should have a very lovely voice, since everything else about them is so perfect. Huh? If they should sing just one song, I know I should hail them the ruler of the birds. If they sing just one song, I know I should hail them ruler of birds.
If the fox had just wanted some cheese, he could have just asked, not tried to trick me. This is why no one likes him.
Yo ho, yo, I live my life by the sea.
Sir, I don't think that's how that song goes. Also, I mean, it looks pretty dark out. It kind of seems like a storm is brewing. Maybe we should turn back.
Oh, I would never in my life turn back. Oh, sir, what's that? Wow. Where are we? Is this some kind of liquid jungle?
Sir, I think it's a desert island. Did somebody say desert island? Hello, welcome to my spa. Yes, my spa. You must be my guest. My guest. Here, come with me. I'll show you around. Sir, I don't know about this guy. He's giving me the heebie-jeebies. He kind of seems like a mad scientist.
Oh, nonsense. And I mean, we've been on that boat for quite some time, and I could really use a good spa day. These muscles ache.
Sir?
Yep, please. Show us around. Bring us to your spa.
Ah, yes, the spa. Sir, this doesn't seem like a spa. This really looks just like a lab.
Well, nonsense. Look at that. That's a hot tub. I'll get right in. Oh, this is just lovely. Come, follow. The water won't be warm for long. Yes, you better get right in there with him.
Oh, sir, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, something's happening. Oh, what's wrong with me? Sir! Oh my God.
You liquefied him, you monster!
Yes, but I need it. Here's what I do with my liquid. I take it and I feed it to my plants. You see, my plants are my best friends.
alone on this island. Oh, well, I guess in that case, could you help us fix our boat? Why, yes, of course. I guess you're not that bad after all.
No. Yeah, I guess he's not that bad. Could you turn me back, or... Hello? Hello?
Oh, amazing, amazing, and terrifying.
I'm loving your background there, Gabe.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd put this up just in case anybody was wondering what is an exquisite collaboration. Hey, nice drink there, Alex.
Oh, this? Thanks.
You know, it comes from the exquisite corpse, which I believe was invented by some surrealist folks, where, you know, one person starts a drawing, you've got the head here done by somebody else, then somebody does the next part of the drawing without knowing what it was, et cetera, all down the line.
That's
and, you know,
exactly
this exquisite collaboration isn't exactly like that, but it's something like that.
And it was
right?
inspired by that. That's like the main point.
Yeah, I guess so.
In fact, can I just say, Gabe, sorry, I've been thinking about it since we started tonight.
Yeah.
Can I have one go at explaining how our process works?
I think they get it, Alex, at this point. Okay. I think we get it.
Just in case they don't, I do have this box here that I just wanted to use as a representation of the project itself. Because last time you were saying, you know, we're passing the puppeteer along and it wasn't very clear. So imagine I'm the puppeteer and this is the project, okay? So the project starts with a concept.
Alex, I think we're going off the deep end here.
Here's the design, you see, it gets passed to a script first. Somebody writes a script.
Yeah, this is a good script. I get you.
You see, it says scene 1. Because
you know, most puppet scripts aren't totally like that, but I know you're an actor, so I'll cut you some slack.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then so from the script, we come up with a design. Okay, so we're gonna go for heart shape, round shape, triangle. I don't know, maybe all of them. You see the design I've made here?
Yeah, could use some work.
We have, well, I haven't finished it, but this would be where the puppet show would happen. You see, it's inside a box. Like, I've seen so many puppet shows happen inside. I don't
want to be mean, but you know, I know you're nominated for a Dora and everything. You know, just maybe like don't quit your day job is all I'm saying, Alex.
Well, I do think that if folks don't understand, they can totally just message us in the chat on the YouTube.
That's right. YouTube chat is happening, folks. My gosh, we got the Ballard Museum of Puppetry is chatting with us on YouTube. Who could that be? That's very exciting. We got people like Puppets in Performance. We've got Sock Puppety, Mr. Blue Bacon. I don't even know who these people are.
Mr. Blue Bacon?
Yeah, we got some, you know, people with initials hiding their identities. Maybe they're doing all kinds of secret, you know, Edward Snowden type stuff in there.
It's amazing.
We got some names. Wonderful to have you all. Yeah. Amazing work so far. I want to see more. Can we see more?
Yeah, and I encourage other people to chat with us too. If you want to say anything to us, we're live.
All right, we are live. And once again, we are encouraging donations to Afro-Indigenous Rising. They could definitely use the help. Annie, can you post that link one more time? I'm seeing on the chat, you guys are a little bit behind us. What is a Dora? Stay tuned and we'll tell you next time. Let's roll.
Once upon a time, there was an abyss. The abyss was terrifying, but above it, there was a string of webs. Creatures that lived above the abyss used the string of webs every day to cross from one side to the other.
Pretty glad there's this web over here to stop us from falling down for eternity.
One day, while one creature was driving their Ford Focus to work and the other one was driving their Jaguar, they had a collision. They were frustrated and got out of their vehicles, angry and ready to fight.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Crashing into me like some jerk? No, you're the jerk. You're the jerk in the Jaguar. Hey, that's not nice.
One pushed the other one off, but as he saw her falling to her untimely death, in an uncharacteristic act of kindness, he jumped and caught her in his beak. Now they were both stuck and sure to fall off of the web. Luckily for them, the Jaguar came to save them.
I was a pun, but I'm also an important plot point.
The creatures were so overjoyed to have survived that they sang a song. Do-do-do-do-do, well, you're the creatures of the abyss. No, we're the creatures of the abyss. And you know us 'cause you show us 'cause we get along. Yeah, we're the creatures of the abyss.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I'll ask you, please, don't fence me in.
Hey! Meow! Meow! Oh. Scratch, 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 scratch,
Stop doing the thing. Good girl.
If you didn't want things scratched, you wouldn't have made them so scratchable.
Oh, well, this place seems pretty nice.
Who the
Yeah, it'll do nicely. Oh,
Who the hell are you?
who are you? This place is ours now.
I'm Ringo, and this is my house. That's my human, that's my dog, that's my couch, and that's my meow mix.
God, they can't even see us. What are you gonna do about it? That meow mix is ours. We're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna eat
You do not touch my meow mix.
Let's eat this guy instead.
Wait, no, he feeds me my meow mix. Meow!
Ringo. Bad cat.
That was close.
You're going down. You're not gonna ruin my night.
Good girl.
Thanks for nothing.
Good girl.
We come into this world in the waters. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. The bird of time has but a little way to flutter.
Here, with a loaf of bread, a flask of wine, a book of verse. Here sit I, drinking wine, looking up at the moon, and wondering at civilizations that it has seen decline and fall.
The caravan of life waits for no one.
Seize your moment.
Thou beside me, singing in the wilderness, and wilderness with you is paradise. We shall perish along the path of love.
Ah, make the most of what we may spend before we too descend.
Be quiet, pain and sorrow. Let me find a remedy. I want to see my love and be with her, and I want to remember our being together. Beyond the earth, beyond the farthest skies, I tried to find heaven and hell. Then I heard a solemn voice saying,
Heaven and hell are
inside.
When you have planted the rose of love in your heart, your life has not been in vain.
You know, for our second online cabaret, I have to say, this is going great.
Don't jinx it, Alex. Do not jinx it. Come on. But no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
beautiful, beautiful work, everybody. Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
You can really tell there's multiple puppeteer hands and creator
And
hands
minds.
on each.
Yeah, you feel like these shows are more than the sum of their parts or something. They're really special. Yeah.
Totally.
We have something even also very special and very different planned for the next kind of Concrete Cabaret event. Alex, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, totally. We have planned a very exciting project, but I'm not going to get into too much detail. I just want to plant a little seed, and then we'll of course do a bigger announcement later. But my big hint is that it's not online.
Wait, how are we going to do that? Because we can't get together in a bar, right?
We already have a name for it. Do you want to know what it is?
I think I know already, but why don't you tell the people watching?
Oh, right. Yeah, you definitely know what it is. It's called the Concrete Cabaret Sidewalk Sideshow.
Whoa, look
out. And
out.
It will be happening the last 3 weeks of August. So stay tuned.
But Alex, also, I just want to apologize to you. Sorry, is my video doing something funny? I just wanted to apologize to you because I felt like I was a bit hard on you, you know, with your whole explanation thing. And, you know, I think, you know, I appreciate your efforts. And I think it is important to communicate to people, you know, just what went on tonight.
Thank you. Well, now that you say that, I think I might just explain one more thing. While I was watching, but I was also painting and sort of writing something out because I just thought I would be like super super clear about the way that this process
Because I think
worked.
we've kind of covered this at this point, you know.
Well, I just thought like I had this paper here, and if we could imagine that this was in fact a puppeteer.
Okay.
You see, like that's the head and that's the arm, and the puppeteer is just like floating in space, right? And if this piece of cardboard represented the project, right? So the puppeteer like comes up with a premise, but you can't make a show with just a premise.
I think
no, you can't. That's why you need a script, and you also need puppet design. You see each stage, like, so the puppeteer will go from stage to stage, and also other puppeteers are doing it at the same time, you see.
Brilliant, we got it. Yes.
I have more paper laying around so I can demonstrate each puppeteer.
I love it. I think it's lucid, it's clear.
Great. Okay.
Amazing
Awesome.
work. And we got one more block of videos for you all. I'm so excited to see what will be presented to us. So let's take a look. Final round of exquisite collaborations.
Can't
the bed bugs, the itty bitty bed bugs, we dwell in your duvet. Thy comforter shall bring no comfort if we have our way. We hide in cracks in walls and scurry through your hall. Good luck trying to get rid of our breed. Thank you for putting
Would you just look at my poor houseplants? They keep dying, and I don't know why. I've done everything right, I feel like. I water them, but not too much. I let them get enough sun, but not too much. I even sing to them, but not too much. I don't know why they keep dying. Maybe I'm just bad at having plants. No, that can't be right. I've been doing my best. I've been doing my absolute best, and these plants just keep dying. There's got to be something behind it. So, you know what? Today, I'm going to get to the bottom of this right now, because this whole thing of dead plants in my house is just depressing. I want them to be happy and alive. So let's get to it. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is way more plants than I remember having. They're all dead. Well, maybe I'll find something in here. Oh, what's this? Hold on a second. Ooh, ooh. Oh, what? What is that? That's truly weird. Well, there's nothing else in here. Maybe if I sit and wait, I'll see something happen. Maybe I'll get a clue. Just hide myself in the leaves here. What? Okay, I've seen enough. Oh boy. Oh God. No. No, no, no. So you know what I think? Maybe plants just aren't for me. Hey there, little buddy.
Oh, I can't believe that's it. I want more.
I know. I'm just like,
that was
I
so
am loving
good.
this. This was such a
beautiful.
huge success. We did it. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much to the participants. You really blew it out of the water this time.
Incredible, incredible. And thank you for taking it to heart and really going for it. It was amazing.
The
amazing
music.
To see.
Amazing. The lighting.
Everything.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah, well done. And thank you, Annie, for cooking it up. Thanks to Sarah and Heather, other Concrete Cabaret
our
collective.
Tech support.
Oh my gosh.
This is our Concrete Cabaret Exquisite Corpse.
This puppet was gonna host the show, but we just decided to do it instead.
Well, if some of you were wondering, yeah, what that creature was on the title cards, this is her. Yeah. And we have designs by all members of the Concrete Cabaret. That's all of us together represented. Thank you for your work.
Thanks everybody. Thanks to the Puppet Slam Network for funding us and allowing us to give the artists a little money. And yeah, what else? Any other thank yous? Cafe Concrete in Montreal, as always.
And just a reminder that if you'd like to make a donation to Afro-Indigenous Rising, the link is in our YouTube comments.
Yeah, and I believe we got a special video. Annie, is that true? Also, Annie and Sarah, do you want to come on and say hi? Like a little hi here. Hey, Annie Rollins. I don't know if we're gonna see you, but you probably gotta say something.
Oh, yeah, I'm unmuted. Thank you, everybody. Magnificent. It was so great.
Have you got a video or something of everybody, of all the participants?
I have a little bow of some of our participants,
all
and
right,
I'll show it. It's very short, but it's sweet. And then we'll say our little goodbye video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. You can share it with people on the YouTube link later as well.
Thank you. Thank you, and good night.
That was great. Wow, what synchronicity.